Don't skip this one because I'm seeing an energy here that I genuinely haven't seen in this connection before. The star energy, a wish fulfillment energy, and I'm sensing 24 hours. Something they have been suppressing is reaching a point where they can't ignore it anymore, and within the next 24 hours is what I'm sensing again and again, and what I'm getting right now. Something about this particular connection, you know, it isn't the communication itself that's surprising me. It's why they're certainly feeling like they might lose their chance with you. This person thought they had more time with you. They were all confused and messed up. They didn't realize your silence could actually become permanent, and that realization is changing how they are looking at this entire connection. The star, the seven of cups, and the four of wands, guys. What a beginning. Something is definitely about to shift in this connection within the next 24 hours of you watching it. It doesn't matter whenever you come across it, and honestly this feels different from the usual back and forth energy. Four of wands coming out, star coming out. There is something that this person has been holding back that suddenly becomes much harder for them to contain. And the second thing I want you to watch is even more interesting. Their next move may not look the way you expect. Okay. So if you haven't liked this particular video, like it right now to connect with my energies and to do the energy exchange. Subscribe to my channel right now, because this isn't simply about someone missing you. I'm seeing a change in the dynamic itself. And let me know in the comment section whether you are expecting a commitment from this person or not. If you found this reading, stay with me, because by the end we are going to look at what has been building underneath the silence and why the next 24 hours feels unusually significant. Guys, what's happening? Four of wands followed by the ace of pentacles. Amazing reading, guys. What card? Mwah. All right, so if you are yet not a channel member, my channel membership is open for you to access the early videos before anyone else does. So become a member as well. Like, share, subscribe to connect with my energies, and comment down below, I claim. So right now this connection feels like it has reached an uncomfortable pause, because I have wheel of fortune and the four of pentacles. One person is waiting for something to change, while the other is trying very hard not to show how affected they actually are. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that recently something reminded them of you. It could have been a place, a song, a conversation, a photograph, or even something completely random. Okay, but whatever triggered it brought the connection back into their emotional space. Okay, it because I see death and moon also. Third party energy, Piscean and Scorpio energy very strong. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius also very strong. Some contradiction is also I'm sensing. They may look more distant than ever, but internally they are becoming more curious about you. Seven of Cups, too much of confusion. They want to know what you are doing. Okay, there's confusion also. They want to know whether you are still thinking about them, and more importantly they want to know whether you would even respect if they came forward. Queen of swords, they are so scared that you may have become negative, you may not entertain them. This person seems to have expected the connection to remain emotionally available. And guys, anybody of you watching has taken your power back and has become a little unaffected and taken your emotions back. You've become started thinking practically, trying to not get affected. Then this is your sign. Hype this particular video right now. Okay, you are becoming less predictable to them with this Queen of Swords energy. Okay, and if this is you, then hype this particular video right now and let me know in the comments if it's you. And that's creating a problem for someone who likes to feel in control, guys. It is create you are doing whatever you are doing, you're doing good, because now they are asking themselves a question they didn't expect to ask. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay, what if I actually don't have as much time as I thought? Okay, Page of Pentacles, their thoughts. feel very active right now, very, very active right now. They are actually replaying how things unfolded and questioning whether they misunderstood your behavior. There is something, oh my god, 10 of cups, 4 of wands, ace of pentacles, what cards, guys? There is something they wish they had handled differently, is what I feel. I don't necessarily feel that they are sitting there planning some huge dramatic confession. It's subtler than that, okay? Subtler than that. Page of pentacles, 10 of cups, and the temperance card. They are thinking about how to approach you without exposing too much. Actually, there is a strong test the water feeling here that I'm sensing. They may be wondering whether they should send something casual, react to something, or appear somewhere you might notice them, or create an opening that gives them an excuse to talk, actually. But here's what I didn't expect. They seem to be thinking about your reaction before they even make a move here. Okay? Before they even make a move here. And that's very important. Um, it means the fear isn't simply rejection for them. It's the fear with the moon energy. That's what I'm sensing, the death and moon energy. It's a fear that you might respond differently than you used to. You have transformed now, it seems. At least in their mind, they are thinking so. They remember a version of you who would have been emotionally available. They are not sure that version still exists or not, and that uncertainty is getting under their skin. Okay, that uncertainty is getting under their skin. And what I feel right now, this is where the energy gets interesting. Okay, this is where the energy gets interesting. I initially felt that their hesitation was about pride. Okay, I initially felt that their hesitation is actually about pride, but there's another reason underneath it. They are realizing that you may actually be serious about letting go. Something about your energy has become quieter, it seems. You are not demanding answers. You are not chasing. You are not trying to force the connection into a particular outcome. And that silence is speaking louder than anything you could have said. Okay? You could have said. This person may have assumed that if they ever wanted to return, the door would still be wide open for you. They always thought that the door would be wide open for them to return from you. Now they're realizing they may have to earn their way back now. And that changes everything actually, because yeah, see, Air of Swords still stuck on you, because suddenly staying silent has consequences. And that's why the next 24 hours feels very different to me right now. So many good cards coming out. Oh my god, Six of Cups. Feeling nostalgic. Not necessarily because everything magically resolves overnight, but because this internal realization creates pressure moment. Okay, they are feeling pressured, they are feeling that they need to move. If you are experiencing this exact shift, comment I choose clarity below and tell me whether you're currently in no contact or dealing with mixed signals with this from your person in the comment section. Now let's look at what they are actually hiding. Okay, that's what I want to know, what they are hiding. Hmm. They are hiding how much your independence is affecting them. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You may think they are comfortable with the distance, but I don't think they are as comfortable as they want to, as they want you to believe, actually. And that's the truth. There's an emotional vulnerability here that they don't want to, they don't want to get exposed. They may even be trying to convince themselves that they can simply move forward without addressing what really happened, but something keeps pulling their attention backward. Okay, something keeps pulling their attention backward, and I keep getting this feeling of comparison. Okay, they're comparing the emotional connection they had with you to what they are experiencing now. See, they're trying to control their emotions, but they are not able to. They are missing you even more. The more they are trying to suppress, it's coming on the surface even more. That doesn't automatically mean there is another person. But if there is someone else around them, the comparison may be making them realize that something is definitely missing here. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. They are the one who pushed you away. Now they are regretting it. They were very stubborn and they didn't had any clarity because of their not having much clarity. They sort of pushed you away, and what they're hiding from you is the possibility that they regret not appreciating the connection when they had easier access to you. Okay, that's the uncomfortable truth underneath their behavior, is what I feel. Now if I tap into on in your energy right now, if you may ask, your energy is actually one of the biggest reason this reading feels very, very different. You are tired of trying to figure out what someone means, whether when their actions don't match their feelings. You are beginning to understand that potential isn't enough. You are beginning to understand that potential isn't enough. This person needs to show me some actions, because whatever they have said, they have never fulfilled it. You want movement, you want honesty, is what I feel. You want someone who doesn't make you question where you stand in this connection or in this relationship. And I feel that emotional shift has been noticed. You are not necessarily giving up on the connection, is what I feel. You are simply becoming less willing to abandon yourself for it. And that changes the power dynamic, is what I feel. What happens next? Well, the strongest possibility I am seeing within the next 24 hours is some form of movement or emotional trigger. For some of you, that could be direct communication. For others, it may begin more indirectly, a view, a reaction, a message that seems very casual, because I do see Ace of Swords energy here, Six of Cups energy here also. Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, and Five of Swords, by the way. I see them taking action. Okay, an unexpected sign that they are paying attention again. Okay, because Chariot definitely comes up with some or the other action. I wouldn't take one small action as proof that everything has changed, Six of Swords, but this person definitely is moving towards you. Watch what happens after the first opening. Okay, that's where the truth will be. King of Pentacles and Four of Swords. Too much thinking of you. And if this energy continues, they may realize that approaching you requires more honesty than originally they expected, and that could create a meaningful turning point, is what I feel. Not necessarily a complete reconciliation in 24 hours, but a change in the emotional direction of the connection, is what I feel. So what made this reading unusual for today when I started, and the feeling and the intuition that I was getting, was what has never happened before. And trust me, it has never happened before. This person is beginning to understand that your absence can actually become permanent. Okay. And what happens next? The strongest possibility is that something breaks the emotional stalemate, because remaining silent no longer feels as safe as it once did. And that doesn't guarantee a message or reconciliation. Okay, a message or reconciliation, but this person emotionally is so dependent on you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Ace of Cups. This person definitely is head over heels in love with you, and their emotions are overflowing right now. Message, I mean, message, some communication is going to come, and that is going to change everything. If this reading resonated with you guys, like the video and subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, because I see 70 to 80% of my viewers are non-subscribers. And if you want early access to my readings, you can join my YouTube membership. Now, tell me honestly in the comment section if they contacted you within the next 24 hours. Any sign, any contact, any message, any call, anything, even a view on your story. Would you want the conversation, or would you make them prove their intentions first? What is your take in this? The spell work that I'm going to suggest in this on this particular reading is the 21 days love combo. I'm running discounts also for 28th of August for full moon, and trust me, that's one of the most potent day to perform love spells. So if you are looking forward to get the love spell performed, you are more than welcome to book one. And you can also, if you want, you can take a personal session with me. The details are mentioned in the description box below, my WhatsApp number along with my Insta handle. So you can reach out to me there, and I'll be happy to help you out with that. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.